Everybody's trying to figure out what their thing is. Everybody's trying to figure out what it is that they can do in which they're passionate about it, or they can stick with it. Everybody's trying to find that thing that they can take to the next level and possibly even make some money off of that thing, off of doing like what they love. And it's hard to find that thing because there's so many things around us that's so tempting. You want to do it because you see somebody else doing it and they're happy, or you see somebody else doing it, they're making money. You see somebody else doing it and they have such a passion for what they're doing, it's almost contagious. But the way that you find your thing is, for some people, it's easy. They find it when they're young. They do activities where it's like they just stick to that one thing and they just never let it go. Or you get a little bit older and you go through some things, like you try a couple of sports, you try a couple of activities. You might try football, maybe you try making videos, or maybe you really like talking to people, but those things just don't work out. And you stumble across something that when you do that thing, it excites you. When you stumble across that thing, it gets your heart beating. It takes you to a place of, damn, yo, I think I could do this, and I want to do this over and over and over again. And it takes you to another place in your mind. It gets you to a place where you just like, damn, I want to do this again. And you do it again, and it's almost contagious. It's like you want to do it over and over and over again. You think about it all the time. In your spare time, that's what you're doing. And any chance that you can do that thing, that's what you're doing. And for me personally, it was like when it came to fitness and working out, it was one of those things that when I was younger, I watched one video. It was passion for bodybuilding, and I just got hooked. I got hooked with the intensity of it all. I got hooked with the effort of it all. Bodybuilding is a tough sport. It's not easy. It's, man, to lift weights every day, stay on track and have your meals, and to be working out 5 days, sometimes 7 days a week, it's tough. It's a grind. It is what it is, but it's a sport that a lot of people now, everybody's falling in love with it. And it just took me understanding that, I don't want to stop doing this. Like, I don't ever want to stop being in the gym. I don't want to ever stop eating well. I don't want to ever stop getting this feeling of, dog, I belong here. This is what I need to do, right? And it's like the way you find your thing is, don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Don't worry about anybody else's hobby. Don't worry about what people are telling you. What you got to do, what it is that you know in your heart that you should be doing. And you know that by when you get a feeling of, damn, like this right here is like something that I just can't shake. This is something that makes me happy. This is something that, when I talk about it, I get excited. I don't want to stop talking about it. That's probably your thing. And that's probably what you need to keep doing. And it'll take you so far. Some life rewards you when you follow your dreams, when you lock into like what that thing of yours is. Like, everybody has a gift. Everybody has something that belongs to them. When you finally make that step and go forward into that thing that you actually want to do, that thing that is yours, once you figure out what is yours, this is literally how it happens. One day you do something that you get hooked on and you don't want to stop doing it, and you keep doing it, and then you find a community of people that like to do that same thing too, and you make new friends and you share that same passion and you keep doing it, and then people start to ask you about that thing and you're giving information on that thing, and you get to talk about it all the time with those people, and then you wake up fulfilled. You wake up like, damn, my life it means something. It has meaning because I found my thing. And everybody needs to find their thing, because like once you step into that thing that is yours, once you figure out what your passion is, watch your life open up. Watch life open up for you. Watch these doors start to open. Watch you just have a whole new attitude. You walk around different, you understand yourself. Once you understand your passion, you know who you are. I guess what put me over the edge was the fact that I realized that I didn't want to be controlled anymore by, somebody else that didn't share the same passion as me. I want to be free. I want life to open up to me because I genuinely believe that's what I deserve and that's what I'm going to get. And I won't stop until I get it, because I understand what my passion is, and I'm going to let that carry me over. And like a lot of us, we're so scared to make that jump. We're so scared to, let our passion take over our life. And that's probably the key. That's probably the piece that we're missing to complete the puzzle. And all of us are just floating around, doing other things, doing what other people want us to do, doing what our parents want us to do, doing what our friends want us to do. Really, the key is probably just following our passion and what we want to, the thing that we love to do. You know, I'm not saying that's the answer, but I'm saying that for majority of us, I believe that's the key. There are certain circumstances where it's like maybe you can't do it, or you know, maybe you're injured, or you got a disability or something like that. But for majority of us, we need to take a hold of that. Take a hold of that gift, ride that wave of passion, and do what it is that we need to do, because that's what gives us the strength to keep going every day. I got to a point where I believe that I could do more. I believe that my life didn't just have to be so black and white, go to work, come back home, pay bills. I believe that, my life should be exciting. I believe it should be fun. It should be a wild adventure, dog. We all deserve that, because you get to a point where, either it's now or never. If I don't make this thing happen now, it's like, did I even live my life? I don't want to regret a damn thing. I don't want to regret nothing. I don't want to sit there, be older, and be like, damn, what if I would have just, that's going to kill me. If I would have just made that jump, if I would have just followed my dream, if I would have just taken control of my life. Take control of your life. Make mistakes. Make that jump. Do something scary, because that's probably where your happiness is. That's probably where you'll be fulfilled. I don't want to not know what that other side looks like. I don't want to not know because I was too scared to do it. I want to know. So I got to figure it out. So I got to do it and just see what happens. The worst thing that I have to lose is my time. And I don't believe that you can waste time doing something that can set you free. Possibly. I don't believe that you can waste time doing something that's productive for you and your family and your friends. And I don't believe that we waste time on something that you really believe can be good for you. If you genuinely believe that this thing can be good for you, you should do it. Just see what happens, Like I've gotten the furthest because I changed my attitude from, oh man, but this could, or damn, but what if I changed my attitude to, let me just see what happens. If I just be consistent, be prepared, put myself out there, try my best, change my attitude, see what happens. And I've gotten the furthest off of that. Instead of making excuses and procrastinating, take that attitude, switch it around, turn it over, tell yourself, let me just put in my best effort and see what happens. And I promise you'll get further than you've ever been before. And it's like, when you find your passion, when you find what it is that you love to do, take that attitude and try it out. Because on the other side, there's greatness. We all know that. There's greatness on the other side. There's the better version of you. There's a version of you that you probably don't even recognize, but you gotta open the door to see it. We should all take that chance, to be honest with you. We all need to take that chance.